We got double lucky last night to get a room at the Rockerville Lodge and Cabin for a decent price for this area because hotels are super expensive, really expensive. And a thunderstorm rolled through last night, a pretty big one. So double lucky that we got a room, got a shower, decent price, and we missed the thunderstorm. This morning we are getting a late start and going to the Reptile Gardens, one of the top 10 zoos in the United States, according to some of the magazines.
Since
Reptile Gardens.
1937.
By the way, it is really hot. It's going to be hotter than yesterday.
8 degrees hotter.
Inside the big dome at Reptile Gardens.
This is more interesting than through the glass. But the point is, the snake won't be here.
Live action.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool exhibit, but lots and lots and lots of snakes. A skeleton of a giant sea turtle.
Is he prairie rattlesnake?
Alright.
Yes. And we all know what you get by counting number of segments on a rattlesnake's rattle, right? You get bit. Snakes.
I like snakes.
Now we all know what you should do when you hear a rattlesnake out in the wild.
So is this how snakes drink? By the way, this is an Arizona black rattlesnake.
Is this called pigtail?
Called log cabin tail to the left.
And turning to the right.
Tail to the right.
360 degrees.
Soon after the tunnel is the first of the wooden pigtail bridges, which spiral downwards and are named for their corkscrew shape. The pigtail bridges were added to negotiate steep changes in the terrain. Geometrically speaking, they're actually helix-shaped, which means they form a curve in three-dimensional space, and the angle of the curve remains constant relative to the central axis throughout. I know what you're thinking. Just like a pig's tail, right?
Yeah, oh, too bright. I cannot get it. Mount Rushmore from this smaller, further one, but you can see it too. See?
Yep. Didn't even notice it our first day driving through this when we were looking for camping. So we drove 4 hours today from Cheyenne to Glenwood Springs, and now we're taking a drive out. This car's coming behind me, can't hold on.
Oh, okay.
Now we're taking a drive out to on the Devil's Punch Bowl Trail, but not going to go quite that far. Unfortunately, have to do that another time. Okay, now we're about 1.6 miles on the trail to Crystal Mill. Crystal River, very pretty.
Pretty.
Actually, the road is rougher than I expected. I thought it would be a pretty easy road to get to the mill. That's actually a good thing.
This is blue, and usually people hike, but they don't have water crossing. I love water crossing. Bye. We're still on the trail, but there's a waterfall. Very pretty. To Crystal Mill. Crystal Mill Trail again. Pretty waterfall. It's very pretty all the way.
About 3 years ago, Ejin saw a picture of a mill by the river in a four-wheeler magazine in a book that we have, and said, "Oh, I have to see that." And we finally made it. This is the Crystal Mill. About a 5.3 mile Jeep ride on a pretty rough road. I guess the mill was used to drive pneumatic tools and air into a mine. Very pretty. So a check mark off of your bucket list?
Yes, I always want to come here. But this is the place that pictures look prettier than real mill.
It's nice to have it all to ourselves.
Yes.
Just a little ways past the mill is the remnants of their silver mining town. On the drive back to Glenwood Springs and to our hotel, took a little stop along the side of the road.
Hayes Creek Falls. Hayes Creek Falls. Here.
Tucked away in a little corner right off of the highway.
That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous, but if you have to see it.
Okay, this was a nice little stop. It's getting dark. Don't fall in. Okay, now she's wet.